In previous class, we were discussing about matching regular objects. Okay, see how to create a regular object and how to create a match object and where we have to store them. So these are all things we have studied. And also if we want to get or access that matched text to print on our monitor screen, we have to use group method, and we have to use this group method inside a print function. Okay, so these all things we have seen. Now let us go to next one more very important topic, that is a review of regular expression matching. It is nothing but just a summary of what all the things we have just now studied. So what we have done actually here, we have many steps there to use these regular expressions in our Python programs. Okay, so these all steps are very simple examples or simple steps. No need to worry. The first point. So then see, so first what we have to do if we want to use these regular expressions in our Python program, first we have to import regular expression module, that is RE, with the statement import RE. Okay, so that we can use so many regular expression functions like compile, search, group, such type of functions we can use in our program. So then only we can call these compile functions on these regular expression module, right? So if you remember, we called this compile function as a re.compile, right? So similarly to this compile, there are so many other functions are there which are called as regular expression functions, which are defined in the regular expression module. To use these regular expression functions, we have to import this regular expression module first with the help of import RE. Okay, so after importing this regular expression module, first thing what we have to do is we have to create one regular expression object. How to create it? Already I told you. You just pass the regular expression pattern to this compile function. Then that compile function or compile method will return us one object that is called as regular expression object. Then also we have to use search method to create a match object, pass the string we want to search. It means our actual input string we have to pass as an argument to this search method. Okay, so then that search method returns one match object, and again this match object will be stored or saved in one more variable. So then after that we have to call match objects method, that is called as a group method. Why we have to call this group method? Because this group method is going to return, it is going to give us, or it is going to return us one string. Which string? The string of actual matched text. It means that it is going to return us actual matched text. So if we want to display it on monitor screen, then we have to use this group function inside a print function. That's all. These are all the things we have studied. Now let us go to some more complicated examples here. So let us try to match more patterns with these regular expressions. So we know already how to create and how to find the regular expression objects in the Python. So now let us see some more powerful capabilities or capacities of these pattern matching. In that one, first one is grouping with the parentheses. Just in the morning class, I told you group method. So I told you I will explain it in the next class, right? So group method is nothing but it is a method which is going to give us or return us the matched text, actual matched text. But there also, how you want to display that matched text. Suppose if you don't want to display the entire matched text, if you want to display only the part of one small part of that matched text, then we can make that text in a groups. So we can make a different groups, and which particular group you want, we can display it. So here group method is used to create the groups of our matched text. So here, suppose in our phone number, first three digits I told you it is indicating area code. Suppose if that area code I don't want to display it, okay, so then I can use the parenthesis or brackets inside which I can write the area code. So for example, the regular expression will be like this. You can see here, so we have not written all slash d continuously here. We have made two groups here in our regular expression like this. The first three digits we have enclosed in the parenthesis, and the remaining all rest of the phone number is written in a separate one more group. So here there are two groups are there, first group and second group. First group is indicating a regular expression for representing the area code. The second group is indicating the regular expression to indicate the phone number. So here we can use this group method to grab or to get the matched text just from one group, not entire matched text. Okay, so first set of parentheses here is a regular expression string which will be a group 1, and the second set is called as group 2. So by how to get, sir, how to get this group 1 and group 2? Just you just pass or send integer values as 1 or 2 to group method, then that group method will return you the complete matched text. If you pass 0 as an argument, or if you don't pass any argument to group, and if you pass the integer 1 as an argument to group method, then it returns the first group, and if you put the argument as a 2, then group method returns the second group. So how it is, you will see here. Very interesting. You will understand by looking into this example. In this first step, what I am doing, I have done just these regular expressions grouping. That is, I have done groups of this regular expression. Then I passed it to compile function. It means that we are generated or we have created a regular expression object which is stored in the variable phone number regex. Then we are going to call this search method to get the matched object or match object. The input string, our input text is my number is 415554242. So here, here what you want to display, actually here you have to specify in the third instruction, that is mo dot group of 1. It means that you are going to display only the group 1, not entire matched text. Okay, so in matched object, that is match object mo, the entire phone number is stored, but you don't want to display the entire phone number, you just want to display the area code. So then your output will be 415. Okay, so which will be in the form of string. Suppose next instruction, if you type like this mo dot group of 2, it means that you don't want to display the area code, you just want to display the phone number, then you just display the group 2 as a string, that is 555-4242. So like this, we can divide or we can separate our regular expression with the help of these group methods, with the help of these parentheses. Okay, so let us see one more example, that is passing 0 or null value or anything, nothing to this group. If you are sending the 0 as an argument to group method, then it returns the entire matched text, the whole text. Okay, so one more last example. If you don't pass anything to this group, once again it returns the entire text or entire matched string or matched text. Okay, so here if you observe these all examples, here one group is returned, here also one group is returned, and here also the one group is returned, that one group is nothing but the entire text is returned, and here also entire text is returned. Suppose here one group is returned and here a second group is returned. So in this instruction you are getting only one group, and in this instruction you are getting only one group. So if you want to display all groups at a time, so then what to do? So of course already here is there, but it is returning as a one group here, but here two groups are there. If these both the two groups, if you want to display as a separate in only one instruction, then we can use the method groups. Just find out, just make a difference here. This is a plural groups. These all methods what we have used previously, it was singular group. So here first group, here second group. If you want to display both first and second groups, then you should use plural of that group word, that is groups. So just you have to use this groups method to find out or to display all the groups at a time. Let us see here, mo dot groups, then it will display the whole entire matched string but in two different groups in a same tuple in the form of a tuple. Are you observing? So this is enclosed in the parenthesis, so it is called as a tuple, and here these two are the groups, first group and second group. So this is the main difference between group and groups methods. So now one more is there, that is area code comma main number is equal to mo dot groups. So what is the meaning of this one is nothing but here. So mo dot groups. So here this one. So here we are assigning this 415 to the variable area code and 555 hyphen 4242 this value to this variable main number. That's all. Now if you want to display the value of area code with the help of print area code, then it displays 415. Okay, it means that you are just assigning the first group to first variable and second group to second variable, that is main number. Okay, so here this is how we can use a group and groups function. Then parentheses have a special meaning in this regular expression because if we want to match actual parentheses in our regular expression, then what we have to do? So these all things we will see now. So but before that, let us see about this parentheses. They have a special meaning in our regular expression, but what we have to do if we need to match a parenthesis in our text. So match a parenthesis in our text is that what? Actually parenthesis I want to match it. Okay. So it means that actually that parenthesis I want to display it or print it. Then what I have to do is, for example, in our phone number example only, we are trying to match have the area code set in a parenthesis. So in this case, we have to escape this open parenthesis and close parenthesis characters with the backslash. So how we can do it? We can do it like this. See, suppose if you want to match that open parenthesis and close parenthesis also, if you want to display open parenthesis and close parenthesis also, then what I have to do? So just you make that parenthesis as a escape. You just escape that open parenthesis and escape the close parenthesis with the help of this backslash just before the open bracket or open parenthesis, and once again backslash before this closing parenthesis or closing bracket. Then this one and this one will be also considered. Okay, so here the output will be like this. So mo that phone number regex dot search, my phone number is 415. Suppose your input string is like this, 415 inside a parenthesis and 555 followed by 4242. This is one format of phone number. At that time you want to match these open and close parentheses also. So because of that only I have written here, so backslash open parenthesis backslash close parenthesis. So these parentheses are different. Okay, just try to make a difference between previous examples and this example. Now if you want to display that group one is nothing but 415 obviously, but how 415 will be displayed? It will be displayed along with open parenthesis and close parenthesis. Okay, so this is how regular expressions work. So then MO group 2, in MO group 2, so we are not making or we are not escaping any characters here like open parenthesis or close parenthesis. So simply it will be displayed as a 555 hyphen 4242. Okay, this is the difference between the escape characters and without escape characters. Okay, so now the escape characters, that backslash open parenthesis and backslash close parenthesis, these are called as escape characters, and what they are doing, they will match our actual parenthesis characters. Okay, so these are going to match our actual parenthesis characters. Now let's next topic is how to match the multiple groups with the pipe character. So already I think we have familiar with this pipe character in Linux and any other subject. Here See, this pipe meaning is, just remember, it is just like or. Okay. So or means what here? There may be multiple number of groups will be there, but any one of those groups will be matched. So here pipe is called as this symbol. This character is called as pipe, and we can use this pipe wherever we want. If we want to match one of many expressions. Suppose there are n number of expressions or 10 number of expressions are there. So among the 10 expressions, if we want to match only one uh, expression, then we have to use this pipe. Okay, this wherever pipe comes, you just pronounce it as or. Okay, so for example, the regular expression is like this, that is Batman or Spider-Man. Okay, so and this complete string we have made it as a raw, that is a raw string. So even though there is no any backslash or any escape character here, for safer side we have written it as R. So this regular expression will match either Batman or Spider-Man, not both. So this regular expression will match either Batman or Spider-Man, not both, because pipeline is there. Pipeline is nothing but what? R. So when both Batman and Spider-Man will be present in our input string, then first occurrence of matching text will be returned as a match object. For example, you just listen to me this example carefully. In the 3 years, that Rancho will search the word chamatkar. So in the entire text file, in a document file, in the entire paragraphs, wherever that chamatkar is there, so that chamatkar is searched and find out, right? So here, for example, along with that chamatkar word, some more other word, suppose the second word like satkar. Okay, chamatkar, satkar, chamatkar, satkar. These two words are again and again repeated in that paragraphs. So then, for the first time, which word will be appeared in that entire paragraphs? So that word will be matched here. Okay, because our pipeline we are using here. For example, in the text file, chamatkar word is coming first. Then chamatkar will be matched. Suppose a Satkar is coming first, then Chamatkar is coming in that paragraph, then Satkar will be matched here. Okay, so because out of two strings, which string will be matched first? The string which is appearing for the first time or the first occurrence in an entire text, input text. So that string will be matched. Okay, so Python will get, of course, confusion here in such type of situations. Python will first match, or regular expressions will match the first occurrence of the string. So for example, you just understand here the input is Batman or Spider-Man. Okay, so then the Batman or Spider-Man is a regular expression, our regular expression, but our actual input text is my superheroes are Batman and Spider-Man. So in this text, which word is coming first? Of course, it is Batman. So out of these two strings, Batman and Spider-Man, the Batman will be matched here because Batman is appearing for the first time. So here output will be like this. Mo1 dot group is a Batman. Mo2, my superheroes are Batman and Spider-Man again. So here Mo2 is a Spider-Man. Okay, because already, so this was completed. Now the second mo will be Spider-Man. Okay, this is how these multiple groups will be matched with the pipeline. Then one more function is there, that is find all. So instead of only any one of these all occurrences, so if you want to find out all the occurrences, matching all occurrences with the method find all, this find all method we will study in the next topic, so don't worry. So before going to that, again once again let us see some more examples on pipe. So we can also use this pipe to match one of several patterns. Of course, its pipe meaning is that only, right? So one of many, one of several patterns as a part of our regular expression. For example, if we wanted to match any one of these strings, Batman, Batmobile, Batcopter, Bat. So if we want to match any one of these strings, then we can Observe carefully. So here first three characters are common here in these all four strings: BAT, 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 BAT. So BAT will be written only one time, and the remaining thing will be written separate strings separated by pipeline. So pipe operation. So let us see this one. So regular expression are that, and in bracket we should write the remaining strings, that is man or mobile or copter or bat. So now mo is equal to bat regex dot search bat mobile lost a wheel. So this is our actual input text or input string. Okay, so this I want to search in a text, okay, or a text file. So we are searching this one. What we are searching? That mobile lost is a wheel. So here, so this that mobile is whether it is matching with this regular pattern or regular expression pattern or not, we have to check it. Of course, for the first time it will not match because it is a Batman, but here it is Bat mobile. Okay, so but then Bat mobile. So this Bat mobile will be matched here. So since a match is happening, that match object will be assigned to this mo variable. And if you want to fetch that match the text, you have to use a group method which will return you the match the text as a Bat mobile. Then once again, if you use this group function or group method with the argument 1, it means that you just return the first group. Of course, here group is here, groupism is done here, right? The parenthesis is here. So in that one, the first match is happening with the mobile, so it will ultimately return that first group as a mobile. Okay, this is how we can use this group method. The here what we have done here in group 2 method returns full match the text, okay, and that mobile, while this group 1 returns just the part of that match the text. Part of that match the text is nothing but mobile inside this first parenthesis group mobile. Okay, by using this pipe character and grouping parenthesis, we can mention or specify many other alternative patterns what we want to match with our regular expressions. Suppose, sir, what if I want to match exclusively, particularly that pipeline character only? It means that if I want to display that pipeline also. For example, just in previous slide, I have shown you the first area code of a phone number is enclosed in a open parenthesis and close parenthesis, right? If I want to match those also, I use just one backslash behind that open parenthesis, and I use one more backslash behind that closed parenthesis to match them also. It means that to escape those open parentheses and close parentheses. Similarly here, to escape this parenthesis, to escape this pipeline, I have used one backslash before this pipeline to match it. Okay, so then one more topic that is optional matching with the question mark. So I think we have used some meta characters in Unix or any other subject. I think already you are familiar with such type of symbols like plus, star, question mark. Okay, so here star means what? Star is nothing but zero or more, and question mark is nothing but zero or one, and plus is nothing but one or more. Okay, this type of meta characters I think already you have studied. So once again I just revise it. In the first point only I have given here, question marks is going to give us match either 0 or 1 group. Okay, just remember, it is going to match 0 group or 1 group. So it means that maximum 1 group it will match. So there is sometimes there are situations are there where our regular expression pattern we want to match only optionally. Okay, so optionally, so at that time this regular expression should find a match whether or not that find a match or whether or not that bit of text is present there or not. So for example, if you understand these examples, you will understand it. This question mark character is going to flag the group that precedes it as an optional part of this pattern. It means it is not mandatory, it is not a compulsory. To to match. It is optional, and if it is optional, then how many occurrences it will consider? It will consider 0 or 1. So that match may be there or may not be there. So just observe this example, you will understand here. The regular expression is like this, that is bat WO inside the parenthesis and question mark. It means that the complete two characters WO are grouped together first here with the parenthesis and then question mark is there. So this means that WO is not compulsory. WO is a optional case, because after this WO question mark is there. It means that this is a optional. So here it means that in our input WO may be there or may not be there. So it is not compulsory for us to have WO in our input string. So let us see here. Our input string is like this: the adventures of Batman. So here after T, directly M is there. WO is not there. So whether this string is matching with this regular expression or not? Of course it is matching, because here Batman is there, and when it comes here, it looks into this bat and WO question mark, it looks on this WO question mark, and it understands, even though this WO may be there and may not be there, then it is okay, because it is a question mark and is indicating 0 or 1 occurrence. So 0 occurrence is there, so it is acceptable. Then MAN is there, and here is also MAN. So this Batman will match with this regular expression, and this search will search this Batman here, and it will match it, and one match object will be stored in a MO1. Okay, so here MO1 dot group will be Batman. Okay, no problem, because WO is not compulsory to be present there in our input string. Similarly, one more example, the string is the adventures of Batwoman. So here one time WO is appearing here one time, and of course remember, so maximum number of times how many occurrences should be there? Maximum one occurrence should be there. If it is 0, it is also okay. If it is 1, it is also okay, but there should not be 2 occurrences or 3 occurrences. So but here WO is occurring only one time, so because of that only it is going to match with this regular expression. So the match object will be stored in MO2, and if you want to display that MO2 content, you use MO2.group method, then it displays your output as bat woman. Okay, so WO question mark as a part of regular expressions, it says that the pattern WO is an optional group. Okay, you can see here it is group because it is enclosed in a parenthesis. Then it is question mark. Question mark means what? Optional group it is. So regular expression will match the text that has 0 instances or 0 occurrences, or 1 instance or 1 occurrence of WO. Okay, so this is because of that only regular expression matches both Batman and well as Batwoman. Here WO is 0 instances or 0 occurrence of WO, and here 1 occurrence of WO. Okay, if you return in your input text as a WO 2 times, then it will not match. Okay, it will give you one error, and this will be the homework for you today. You have to check these two. Okay, so here instead of writing the adventures of Batwoman, you just you have typed WO only one time here. You just check it by typing it as 2 or 3 times. WO like this. Okay, so at that time let us see whether it will match or not. Of course it will not match, and I think it will give you error. So today you check it and tell me by sending your screenshots. See, by using this earlier, or again go back to our phone number problem. So there we can make a regular expression to look like phone numbers that do or do not have an area code. For example, our phone number was like this, like 415 hyphen 555 hyphen 4242, right? First 3 digits is indicating area code. Sometimes people will tell their phone number without area code. So that time also our regular expression should match our all the phone numbers. So how to do it? So once again we have to make a group and we can use a question mark there. See here, we have made two groups here. First group is a area code and second group is a phone number. And here the first group is optional. This is optional. It is not compulsory that in our input string or input text which contains a phone number, it is not compulsory to have a area code. Even though there is no area code, it should match this regular expression. Okay, let us see here. The input is like this. My number is 415 hyphen 555 hyphen 4242. Of course, area code is present here. So 0 times or 1 time appearance may be present or allowed. Here 1 time occurrence or 1 instance is allowed here. So 415 will be matched here and remaining 4 number will be matched with this regular expression part. Then your output will be like this. 415 555 4242, no problem. But here if somebody will give you the input only like this 555 hyphen 4242, still it will accept it and it will match it because it is not compulsory. First three digits are not compulsory, only these are compulsory. That is, this much is compulsory. First three digits is, if it is there then okay, if it is not there then also okay. So of course it will match and it will give you output as 555 hyphen 4242. Okay, so what this question mark is telling to us, it is telling us match 0 or 1 of the group preceding this question mark. It means that before this question mark, whatever the group is there, you match it to 0 or 1. Okay, so if we need to match an actual question mark character, then escape that question mark with a backslash. Escape that question mark with a backslash. So if you want to display the question mark, okay, so here let us go to next topic, that is matching optional groups. Not optional, here we are going to match 0 or more groups with a star. So in previous topic they were matching 0 or 1, so because of that only we call it as optional. But here we are going to see 0 or more any number of times. So 0 or more groups we are going to match here with a character or a symbol star, or it is also called as asterisk. So this asterisk tells us match 0 or more. Match 0 or more, the group that precedes this star can occur any number of times. Just remember, any number of times means it may be 0 number of times, 1 number of times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, any number of times that occurrence. Okay, that group may be present any number of times. So let us see some examples here, then you will understand it. The expression, regular expression is like this, that is bat WO star man. What it means? So WO star means here it is a group WO, and this WO may be present or may not be present. If it is present, how many number of present it is? It may be 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, or any number of times. So it may be present or may not be present. May not be present means zero occurrences is also acceptable. So here the input is the adventures of Batman. So 0 occurrence of WO. So of course it will match it. So it will give you proper output as Batman. So next example, here 1 time of occurrence is there for this WO. 1 time occurrence or 1 instance is there. So of course once again it will match Batwoman. For example, more than 1 time if it is there, for example 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times the WO is appearing here. Of course it will match it also, because here which symbol you used? You used star. So instead of star, if you have used a question mark here, then this expression, this input will give you error. That only I am telling you today. You just practice it and you just tell me. Okay. Then suppose if you want to match your actual star character in your string, then of course you have to escape that star by using a backslash before that star. That's all. Okay. So then matching one or more with the plus symbol. So this star already you studied. You studied question mark also, because question mark is matching 0 or 1, star is matching 0 or more. Now plus is going to match 1 or more. It means that minimum one time occurrence should be there. Okay, so it should not like zero occurrences. Okay, so here it is not optional. See here, it is not optional, it is just opposite to your question mark. Question mark was optional because it may be there or may not be there, but here at least one occurrence should be there. So it is a opposite of that question mark. So it is not optional. Okay, so it is mandatory to be there at least one occurrence. So because of that only I highlighted one word here, at least once there should be present there. So just see this example. So the regular expression is like this, that wo plus man. It means that at least one time wo should be present there. So if your input is like this, the adventures of Batwoman. Input string is the adventures of Batwoman. So one time wo is there, of course it will accept it and it will match it. So it will display it as a Batwoman. If you today you try it by removing this wo with this plus symbol, then what it gives you, let me to check, and what exactly which error it gives us. Okay, today you should check it and you should send me these all screenshots. Okay, see one more example here, how many times it is appearing. See here, 1 2 3 4 times the wo is appearing. It means four instances are there. Of course it will accept it because plus is indicating one or more, right? So it will obviously display it as a correct output. Then here the adventures of Batman, here wo is not present, right? So zero occurrence is there, but which is not suitable for a plus symbol. So what it will do, it will return none value to mo, and mo3 is equal to none. Of course mo3 is storing one return value of a search method, that is none, because there is no any match. So since mo3 contains the variable none, we can easily say that the output of this instruction is true, right? See, true it is. Then we will see, suppose actual plus sign character if you want to match. It means that actually if you want to consider plus in your string, or if you want to print it, or if you want to display it, then you just escape that plus with the help of backslash. Okay, so these are the tricks you have to use here. So just remember question mark, star and plus symbol. Question mark is 0 or 1 occurrence, star is 0 or more occurrence, plus is 1 or more occurrence. So matching specific repetitions with the curly brackets. Curly brackets, it means that here we are going to match the particular repetitions. For example, here if we have a group that we want to repeat a specific number of times. A group is there, that group we want to repeat it for a particular number of times. Follow this group in our regex with the number of curly brackets. So how to write this one? So we should write first that group. After writing that group, we should write our curly brackets with one integer number. So that many number of times that group will be repeated. So for example, the regular expression like this, HA3, what it means, already I told you. So here this 3 is nothing but how many number of times this HA should be present, or this group HA should be present. So this regular expression will match the string HA, HA, HA. Okay, because the input string is HA, 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 and your regular expression is a short regular expression HA 3 times. Of course this regular expression will match this string, but it will not match HA HA because there are only 2 times are there. Okay, so since the second one has only 2 repeats of HA group. Okay, so instead of one number, if we write 2 numbers there, in this curly brackets or braces. Instead of only one number, if we write two numbers, then it is nothing but we are specifying the range. It is from and to, that is from and stop. So if we use two numbers like this, it is nothing but it is a range. Okay, so that is writing that two numbers. How to write that two numbers or how to write that range? First, writing a minimum, that is a starting point, and a comma, then a maximum in between the curly brackets. So for example, if you write the regular expression like this, HA 3 comma 5, it will match. So minimum 3 times it should have a HA, and maximum it should have 5 times of HA. So HA, 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 of course 3 times HA is present here, so this regular expression will match this string. HA, 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 HA. 4 times HA is there. Of course, this regular expression will match this also. And it will match this also. So, possible strings that will match are these three only. 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times. It will match, it will not match 2 times also. It will not match six times also. Okay, so we can also leave, or we can leave the first or second number here, just like our slicing. So we can simply write only first number and comma, and here we can second number, in the place of second number we can keep it as a blank or space. Similarly, we can write only second number, and with the comma, the first number may be blank or space. Like this also we can write. So here it means that by leaving this first letter or second letters is nothing but it is we are providing unbounded minimum and maximum unbounded values. For example, regular expression will be written like this: HA 3 comma nothing. It means what? Minimum 3 occurrences should be there, and there is no any upper limit. There is no any maximum limit. The HA may be present any number of times, but it should have minimum 3 number of times repetitions. Okay, so it is nothing but this regular expression is telling us match 3 or more instances of HA group, and this one is telling that maximum 5 number of times, maximum 5 instances, because so it may, anything is not here means what? Here it is 0, so 0 to 5, so maximum 5 instances. Okay, curly brackets can help make our regular expression shorter or smaller. So let us try some examples here. So these two regular expressions, HA3 is nothing but it is equivalent to HA, HA, HA. Okay, see these two regular expressions match the identical patterns. So these both of these two are regular expressions only, and both of them are going to do the same thing, but this regular expression is a lengthy regular expression, and this regular expression is a short regular expression. And these two regular expressions also match again identical patterns. So what are these? So HA 3 comma 5, what it means? Minimum 3 times HA should be present, and maximum 5 times it should be present. So 3 times, 4 times, or 5 times. So this much, instead of writing this much lengthy regular expression, we can write that a regular expression pattern only this much. It is a short regular expression. So let us see some examples now. This regular expression is HA3. Okay, so this is equivalent to this one, that input is HA, HA, HA. Of course it is going to match this HA, 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 so its output will be HA, HA, HA. Then second example, HA. Okay, so only one time is there. Your input string contains HA only one time, but here how many times should be there? 3 times it should be there. So the search will return none to MO2. So MO2 is equal to none is equal to true, right? So here HA3 matches HA, 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 but it is not going to match single HA. Okay, since it is not matching a single HA, search method is returning a none value to this match object to MO2. Okay, so in the next class, I continue with the next topics, interesting topics. Let us take attendance, answer your attendance for both the classes today. Rohit, Samiksha, Abhishek,
When, sir?
Akanksha,
Present, sir.
Akash, Alfia, Aniket,
Yes, sir.
Archita,
Yes, sir.
Sumaya, Bhakti,
Yes, sir.
Digambar,
Yes, sir.
Pizza,
Present, sir.
Gangadhar, Gauri,
Yes, sir.
Geeta,
Yes, sir.
Ame,
Yes, sir.
Nandini,
Yes, sir.
Neeta, Padma Bhushan,
Yes,
Vaishnav,
sir. Yes,
Sandesh
sir.
Pawar, Pranali,
Yes, sir.
Prathamesh,
Yes, sir.
Rishikesh Murgade,
Yes, sir.
Rishikesh Patil,
Yes, sir.
Sakshi Patil,
Yes, sir.
Sanvi Rote, Sandeep, Sandeep Hubballi,
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Shashank Patil, Shivani,
Yes, sir.
Shruti Hubballi, Sita Koth,
Present, sir.
Soumya,
Yes, sir.
Saurabh, Suraj, Tejaswini Jabde, Tejaswini Patil,
Yes, sir.
Ujjwala, Vani,
Present, sir.
Vinayak,
Yes, sir.
Vishwajit, Chinmay,
Present, sir.
Shashank Kulkarni.
Sir, Samiksha is present, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Vishwajit.
sir. Rutuja Patil is present.
Okay. Okay. Have a nice day.